Please, all of you, to close your eyes and go back to the time you studied in elementary school. One day, your teacher asked you a question. What do you want to do when you grow up? Try to recall the answer you answered at that time. Okay? Now, I'm going to ask you the same question, but in a different way. What do you want to do after you graduate from NTU? If the two answers are the same, please raise your hand. Now you can open your eyes. This is kind of an interesting question. The older you are, the more situation you might consider. For example, when you were a child, you wanted to be a doctor because you want to save people's lives or maybe want to earn a lot of money. But a few years later, you might say, yeah, maybe I still want to be a doctor, but I have to study really hard, and I'm not sure if I could endure study for 7 years in the future. And then, after another few years, maybe you'll change your answer. I just want to be a public servant. Being a doctor is too hard for me. Today is a uniform party. A few days ago, I was looking for my uniform at home. And finally, I found one, which I'm wearing right now. This one means a lot to me because in the back, has a practice drawing by my classmate. And this is me, Liu Dinghua, because my nickname is Liu Ding, which accompanied me since I was 10. And my funny classmate at Hua because of the Ninja Turtle. Remember the orange one always being funny and stupid? Yep, that one Chinese name is Liu Dinghua. And this is a girl who I knew from the course in our high school. She was the president and I was a base leader. But unfortunately, we were not a couple before. We were so close that everyone thought we were together. But this is not my point today. Before we graduated from high school, we talked about our future. She wanted to be a tour guide because her dream was traveling around the world. And my dream was being a chairman in a big international company. Imagine a beautiful secretary serving me coffee and reporting my schedule every morning. And maybe sometime I have to go overseas to meet some clients, shaking hands so we can earn more money together. And also travel to that country at the same time, by the way. But we didn't have a good grade in our college entrance examination. Therefore, we can't study in our ideal department in college. Our dream was kind of failed at that time. Nevertheless, she didn't give up her dream about traveling around the world. One day, she said that she wanted to study abroad after she graduated from college. She worked really hard on her English. She went to cram school and studied by herself every day. At the same time, I was really confused about my future since I failed my physics course 2 times in freshman year. And I was really disappointed and started thinking, do I really suitable for this department? Therefore, I made a decision. I took some class in the College of Management, such as economy and leadership, and tried to find out which field is more suitable for me. After 1 year of taking these courses, I'd rather stay at the engineering department. Although, there are a lot of pretty girls when I take the management class. But when it came to the exam and the report, I had to memorize a lot of weird stuff. It's like living in a nightmare. As the time goes by, the engineering courses became more interesting to me. And now, I'm a graduate student in the Department of Engineering Science and Ocean Engineering. After 3 years before we graduated from college, I got a call from her. She said that she took the flight attendant test with her friends and she passed.
Wow.
I didn't have any idea that she'll become a flight attendant. Now I'm really happy for her because she can fly around the world right now. Now she lives in Hong Kong and works for the Cathay Pacific Airways, which is the biggest airline in Asia. Although she isn't a tour guide, which is her dream, which is her ideal dream in high school, but she reached her main goal, traveling around the world, by being a flight attendant, which I think is much cooler than a tour guide. And now, I can show off to my friends that I know someone who's a flight attendant. I rock! And she and I made a deal that someday we will meet each other on the airplane. I really look forward to that day comes. My friend already accomplished her dream. Now it's our turn. I sincerely hope that every one of us can find our own way and makes our dream come true. TME.